Okay, and then I look tired. Well, it is 5 a.m. 4:45 a.m. So yeah, I just woke up, so I'm tired. You're right. It's rough. It's rough out here. Input, microphone, output, that. Okay. Yellow, get sleep, please. Well, I have to wake up early for work, so it is what it is. Is it working? We can hear you. Great. This looks sick. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's make sure that sound is working from here, and it's that it's at the right volume.
Attention crew, your afternoon shift begins in about an hour. Grab some lunch, take a breather, and remember, safety first on the site.
And that dude was like, "You're right, I gotta work even harder." Then he just grabbed his tools and bolted to the front.
There we go.
That place was crawling with ethereals, and our dude didn't even bat an eye.
Hey, anyone sitting here?
Nah, go ahead.
Thanks.
I only found out later, this dude's some big shot at Bellabog, so I'm like telling off my future boss.
Here, take a drink.
Morning, everybody.
Thanks, man. Ooh, I got my win back. Hey,
How does it sound?
You're new here too?
YouTube
got
video
some
is
wild
very
stories
loud.
to share with everyone?
Wild stories.
We're telling each other all the crazy stuff we've experienced at work. We're a company specializing in in-hollow construction, after all.
How is it now?
All right.
Yeah, this
You're
is
probably
easy
too young to
trailer.
have too many tall tales.
What's up?
I've got plenty.
Huh?
Like, about a year ago, I was in a construction accident. We were supporting a defense
Good
force
morning.
fortification when we accidentally fell into a
I
hollow
need to use a
pit.
different anti-corruption coating.
Ugh!
Huh? Sweepy?
Many of us fell into different places in the hollow. I kept falling, and I realized I was in an unfinished building, and at the bottom was a pool of wet cement.
Sounds better? Alright.
If I fell in, I knew I'd be done for. So, I immediately got on top of my hammer and I went cement surfing instead.
Seriously?
Duh. So, I'm surfing around and found some trapped co-workers. They probably also fell in when the space in the hollow shifted.
I'm here! Look! Is that a person?
Yep.
Right ahead!
Looks like one of us.
Help! Look! I see another person over there. And there.
Almost 5 a.m. here, almost time for bed. Hilarious.
Another one.
That sounds rough.
I got all my
There's a live
co-workers
stream
and we
in
soared
7
across
minutes.
the sea of cement together.
Oh yeah.
We were almost at the edge. Then all of a sudden, a few ethereals popped out of nowhere and attacked us. Luckily, I'm short.
Good morning, guys.
I
Welcome,
mean,
welcome.
smart and fast. I immediately dodged, but my hammer was going too fast. We just couldn't stop, and we all went flying into another
What time does it
fissure.
start?
And guess
and a
where
half,
we
eh?
ended up in the end? We got back to the construction site! The one we fell from in the beginning! And then, just as we got back, we found a group of gangsters trying to ransack the site.
Huh?
So we all fought them off together. Huh? Why are you all so quiet?
Huh? You're a good kid. You really had us going.
Had you going? What do you mean, had you going? It happened!
Attention, high ether activity detected in the area. On-site response, please assemble immediately. I repeat, high ether activity detected in the area. All on-site response team members, please.
There you are, President. Looks like some ethereals managed to get on site. For the sake of security, it's best if we take them out.
This is the Zenless
Got it.
Zone Zero
Tell the logistics
character
team to
trailer.
evacuate. They can resume work once
Screen
on-site
can be
response
smaller.
handles this.
That's true.
Understood. I'm on it.
Kid, are you... ma'am, you're the president of Belobog? You're Kaleda Belobog?
Should there be a
Yeah.
cap on normal
Why
attack
so
speed?
nervous?
There
No.
is.
Didn't you just say I was
It'd
making
be.
up stories?
Would it be good if there wasn't?
Want to find out if they're true?
I think it'd be more fun if it was a little higher. First time watching live stream here? Welcome, welcome.
Tiny things are known to be almighty. A leader operate in its entirety.
Alright. Thanks for hosting a live stream. My wife is the day person, I'm the night person. If we had kids, bases are loaded. Hilarious. Kind of boring. That trailer was a little bit boring. I'm not sure if it was just because I'm, I don't know. Might just be me because I'm really, like, really tired. Hottest ZZZ character? Probably Grace. But I don't know. Oh, yeah. I think we got into the beta, guys, for Zenless Zone Zero, so I think I actually have early proper access instead of like a few days late access, so I'm excited. Game looks good. I just hope they really do fix the TV thing. Not you, it was boring. Yeah, it just didn't have the spice, you know? But to be fair though, it was like the story teaser, not like the gameplay teaser. So sometimes they just are boring. The song was less cringe than the Pink Girl rap. You know, even though the pink haired girl rap is cringe. Well, first of all, that was a regular character story, so they saved the more cringe songs for that. But second of all, even though it was cringe, I still kind of liked it. Went with the character. But yeah. I'm the diamond. I'm the ring. Something something. Something something. It's also like very catchy. It sounds like a really annoying like Nicki Minaj song, you know? That wallpaper? Yeah, that's hot. Don't mind cringe. Cringe can be weaponized. Yeah. Nothing's more cringe than Peach's song. The Peach's song. Going to the country, you're gonna eat a lot of peaches. That one? Something else. I don't know what you're talking about. Trailer music was all over the place. Yeah. Kind of song that's stuck in your head easily, yeah. Yeah, I think if it gets it in your head, whether you like it or not, it did its job. That's just the reality. Annoying Taylor Swift song. Mario movie. I haven't. I haven't seen the Mario movie. That makes sense. Peach's song. Just returned to Genshin after a 2-week break. Started Elden Ring and raged so hard I might start playing Genshin again. Hilarious. Is being a CC hard? It's definitely not easy. I think how hard it is sort of depends on what your strengths are, because you're kind of doing a lot of jobs. You're doing marketing, you're doing video editing, you're doing creative stuff, you're doing thumbnail design, you're managing a community, you're coming up with, yeah, I already said ideas, but you also have to like be the kind of person who likes one thing for a long time so that you don't get bored and need to do tons of different things. Otherwise you'll lose all your momentum. There's a lot to do. I think I have strengths for it, so I have like this strength of that I can take really seriously something that isn't really meant to be taken so seriously. You have to see for my Lynette. Yeah, it would make sense. I dig the beard on Jello. That's good. That's cool. Should be here any second. Any second. All right. Do you think Arlecchino will power creep Hu Tao? Let's see. Let's see what we got. This is my first comment on this channel. Welcome, welcome. Can you do a giveaway for me? I might do a giveaway for 50K. Make it full screen? No. Yeah, if you want a giveaway, if you want to be part of the giveaway, subscribe and maybe join the Discord. I'm not sure if it'll be required, but it doesn't hurt. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the High Sea. However, the God King's seers prophesied discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction, and this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today... Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer!
Well, let's take a look at the trailer. Here we go.
On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
Yeah. I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Is that a scythe?
transfixed. Everlasting as the moon.
Sick.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor.
Would be epic.
Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of hermeneutics would have been ours.
That guy didn't look like an
I
NPC.
want you to become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
She looks sick. Wonder if I hope they'll show more of that character, or else I'll have to go rewind and I'll have to zoom
Dun,
in.
dun, dun, dun. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome,
everyone!
Yo, welcome!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in case you needed any convincing, we've invited their voice actors to share some information with us today.
Hey everyone, my name is Erin Yvette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino, the father of the House of the Hearth.
Hello,
You
Arlecchino.
might also recall that she's
Father.
a Fatui Harbinger
Yes,
known
Father.
as the Knave. I'm so thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Yeah, hi folks, I'm
Hasn't
Damon
Ito
Mills, the
been in,
voice
like,
of
the last
Lenny,
3
and
or
he's
4
also a member of
versions?
the House of the Hearth.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the Harbinger of Laughter and Cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me, Max Middleman. Hey everybody, what's going on? My bros, my guys, my dudes. Dude, so good.
Are you excited to be here?
Vibes, vibes, vibes. Vibes for days.
All right, well, without any further delay, let's start introducing the new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Aaron, why don't you give us a rundown on
I really wanna
what
know
sort
more
of
about it, so it
organization
sounds
the House
cool.
of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my
You met
pleasure.
Matt? That's Matt?
Based
That's
on the
sick.
most recent intelligence reports, the House of the Hearth is a Fatui intelligence organization operated by the Knave. It takes in children who no longer have a home due to all manner of reasons, and they receive an education in a variety of
Yeah, there's
disciplines.
gonna be a lot of yapping.
Naturally, at the same time as it provides a home,
that's what you
the
signed
children
up
also
for.
take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage.
He does
and the
have a place
Knave,
here?
the fourth harbinger
Obviously,
of
he's
the
actually a
Fatui,
harbinger.
is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about Arlecchino?
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay,
Let's
first,
go.
I want to hear it straight from y'all.
How long do you
what
think
kind
until
of
Father
person
reruns?
do you think the Knave is?
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. This is giving me all sorts of deja vu.
I just got an ad.
I guess during
it
the
wasn't during the
Fontaine
trailer.
Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was incredibly refined and
Nice thing
polite,
about YouTube
but
though is you can just rewind.
she was also incredibly intimidating. I mean, remember how Farina pretended not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from. But that's just an outsider's point of view, right? What is the Knave like as a parent? I think Damon is probably the best person to answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the weakest link?
Yeah.
Well, she's a very strict father.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right, it sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino
Yeah,
loves
look at
all
that,
of the
look at her.
house's children
Look at those
equally,
eyes.
and she would never treat them harshly for no reason, though the kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons and are often scared speechless by her stern attitude. It's probably for their own good. In an organization like the Fatui, these kids actually need to be more mature, tough, and patient than other children who are their age.
They're
you know?
stretching the live stream.
That's actually kind of sad, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Who hurt this knave? I want to know.
Who knows?
Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she treats the
Who
kids like that
knows?
because she was traumatized?
Ooh, okay. Now that's very sharp of you,
Oh, no.
but let's keep Arlecchino's secrets hidden for just a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Ah, well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius, will be released with version 4.6. Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying too much about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced her entire story.
Yeah. Version 4.6 will also introduce a new feature, the Focused Experience Mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing
Yeah, we saw
Arlecchino's
this.
story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to other quests.
I'm not gonna
So
lie, I already
hopefully
thought that
this
this
mode will
was
help
sorted in
travelers
the
have a
game.
better story experience, you know?
Nice.
But-
That's right.
Sure,
And
that's
in the
good.
future, this function will become available for more and more quests.
Besides the
Why
story
is he
quest,
even
I'm
here?
also looking forward to hearing the
he's,
name's
he's a
voiceover
harbinger.
lines because Aaron's kind of awesome. We'll finally be able to hear what she thinks about the other harbingers too.
Yes, I selfishly also think that will be cool.
Yes.
Next, let's take a look at Arlecchino's elegant yet deadly fighting style.
Yes, let's.
Intrigue!
Yeah.
Let's see the fighting.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Such a sick idol.
Transfixed!
So that's her skill. So she's definitely an on-field DPS, which we totally didn't know. Total surprise. Whoa. Does she have like a special dash?
This is where you fall.
She's so
my
cool.
Awesome.
Your voice is low.
I like how she glides.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, she's very elegant. Like, that was a perfect descriptor. Like, elegant but deadly. Like a
Yes,
like a
frightening.
ballerina
Okay.
of death.
Yes.
Everything she does is so effortless.
I know, right?
Maybe
Yes. All right. Well, if we're going to talk about
Maybe
Arlecchino's
something
combat abilities, then
this.
we're going to have to talk
This should
about
be
the bond
better.
of life mechanic. You might have been a
Is she
victim
DPS?
to it while
Looks
you were
like
fighting
it.
elite Fatui operatives in Fontaine. Does anyone still remember what a bond of life is?
Please stop
Yo,
talking.
are
like
you
you've
gonna be
not seen the
teaching us about
leaks.
her abilities? Guys,
Hey.
you're too loud. Pipe
Oh.
down. Sorry, let's listen to what she has to say.
Relax.
Wait, I think I remember. It's the red portion of the HP bar. When you have a bond of life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives. So they can't regain HP until the bond of life value has been healed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Very good, student.
So your goal then must be to
Arlecchino
heal the bond
has
of
a
life
bond
so
of
that you
life
can heal.
greater than
Huh?
or
Huh?
equal to a certain percentage of her health bar. Her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions.
All right, so Bennett
And while
C6
she's
won't ruin her.
in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current bond of life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
Okay.
Whoa. Wait
I
a
know,
second.
it's a lot, it's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her bond of life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa. Wait a second. No, wait. I get it. Wait, so Arlecchino can give herself a bond of life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase
think
down
so.
enemies who can put a bond of life on her. Actually, that sounds kind of funny.
I'd like to see
They always
that.
want bond of life. Yes.
And that brings us to our elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically. And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental burst, she'll
DOT?
absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a bond of life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
I know you are.
Okay, hold on. She can't regain HP until her bond of life is removed, right? So how does she stay in the fight?
Well,
question.
after dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her attack and her current bond of life.
So she heals
Also,
with her burst?
thanks to one of her talents, while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
Even if you guys saw the leaks,
that seems like she's as ruthless to herself.
you all
as she
know
is
that
to
this
her
could have been
enemies.
completely
Like she needs
reworked
therapy.
before the live stream. With how things have been
She's
going.
kind of a savage. I mean, right. So Arlecchino even has a special kind of movement whenever she uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring her enemies.
Yeah, and for putting some serious pressure on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a bit faster than, not as fast as Yolanda.
Oh,
faster
it's
than
about
Lynette.
time to introduce the event wishes in version 4.6. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
So exciting!
All right, during the first phase of version 4.6, Arlecchino, the knave, and Linny will both enjoy a drop rate boost. The all-new 5-star polearm Crimson Moon
What? It's not a
Semblance
scythe.
will also become available. Also,
Surely
the
it doesn't.
Wanderer and Baiju will return in the second
Okay.
phase, so
Surely
be
it
sure to
doesn't
keep
turn
an eye
into a
out.
scythe or something when it's
Oh
on
my
her
gosh,
and
that's
she's
so
attacking.
amazing. Okay, so Aaron and Damon, do you have any other news you'd like to share?
Actually, I do.
Surely.
Let's discuss the new weekly boss.
Oh
That's
my
right. We
Baiju
were
and
just
Wanderer,
talking
eh?
about how the knave shows different faces to her family members and to
Rip, Wanderer,
outsiders,
weapon
but
wanters.
in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
That's right. Are you ready
Scythe
to
is so
see
cool.
a new knave?
Yes! I am ready!
So ready!
Explain her kid in razor speak? Yeah, I will. I just wanted to make sure I was listening in case they said anything that was different. She looks really cool. So sick. No, Farina, actually that's a good point. This is the first time that the Archon hasn't rerun in 4.6 in 0.6. Was it Neela in 4.6? Oh, thank God Neela is in 4.6.
Wow.
All right.
Not even Linny and Fremine have seen this side.
Not
of her
impressed by the
before.
animation
So
skills.
the knave is accepting
Really,
challengers
I think it
now?
looks awesome.
Oh my gosh, she's so elegant, but also
Melee Yoimiya,
super
she
duper
is
dangerous.
a power
Ooh,
infusion normal
it
attacker.
feels even more badass with twice the badassitude.
Hey!
It's not so simple to see the knave's other side. She'll appear normally at first, as if she were giving you an ordinary training lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Yeah,
That's
it
cool.
seems like she'll dodge all of our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate range.
Yeah, it feels like she's implying that we're all in the palm of her hand.
I mean, you guys know what her personality's like. She doesn't want her children crying
stack
or
up
running
those
away
mini
from
stacks.
conflict.
Hell yeah.
Instead, she hopes that
Wow,
they'll be able
dodge.
to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father.
What?
The
Did you see
outside
that
world will
dodge?
not
This
show her
guy's
children
cracked.
mercy, so neither can she afford to
This
be too
guy's
forgiving to them.
cracked.
If you do not repay the blood debt directives the knave applies to you, all her attacks against you will be enhanced. But if you manage to out-heal the bond of life, the knave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your charged attacks against her will be enhanced.
Ah.
Don't the bone bone wings on her back look like spiders.
Really cool.
Yes, that's it. Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance. Ugh, it's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
Okay. I think we should stop the introduction
we're
here.
selling two off
Let's
the
leave
DPS
some
at the
space
same
for everyone
time.
to experience the challenge for themselves.
Wait, so I know that many travelers
There's
will
so
be
many
wondering
pyro
about
DPS,
this.
bro.
The
I
Nave's
can't
boss
believe they made
form
another
is
pyro
tied to her
DPS.
story quest.
It's wild.
Normally, players would have to progress the story to a certain point in order to participate in the challenge. But now we have a quick challenge feature for weekly Trounce domain bosses.
Yeah!
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the Adventurer
good.
Handbook, going to the Domains
That's
tab,
good.
selecting Trounce domains, and pressing Quick Challenge.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. It's a
Sometimes
nice little
I don't get
shortcut to the
story for a
battle.
while.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that. That is really valuable information to have. And it also looks like it's my turn to deliver some news. 2 new artifact sets will become available in version 4.6. Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. Travelers who are interested in them should stay tuned for more information.
Cool.
Okay, we're not gonna get.
Oh, you're finished. Okay, wait, how come your update was so short? It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually do have other news to share.
Ooh.
Yes. In version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved mystery. Ooh.
And
Is she better than
for
Hu
some
Tao?
reason,
I mean,
Cyno's gotten mixed up in it.
All we've seen is the
how did you
live
know
stream
about that?
gameplay so far.
His picture is
So
there.
Oh, right.
they seem pretty similar so
Well,
far.
Cyno wanted to investigate
If I had to
personally
guess,
because someone involved in the case has a very unique
He's better in
identity,
AoE,
and the
Tao's better
two
in
of them
single
share a
target, but we'll
close
see.
connection.
Sounds like there's some serious shenanigans going on.
That's right. Is this a case where we get to use violence if the situation gets too complicated?
Yes.
So we're getting
These
2
are
story
all
quests.
very good guesses, but I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise. A mysterious youngster with connections to
He looks good.
the mystery
Okay.
will make his debut during the case. And Cyno's friends are not just freeloaders
What do you guys
who only
think?
show up for food. Tainari, Kale, Alhaitham, and Kaveh will all come to support him when he's in a pinch.
Oh, Kaveh rerun.
So yeah, if you want to know more about what happens in this case, then be sure to check out Cyno's second story quest, Lupus Aureus Act 2. Travelers can venture to
Your
Sumeru
judgment
and
is due.
investigate the secrets lurking
Where are the
underneath
codes?
the
That's a good
sands.
question. We have had a
In
lot
due
of
time, of
information
course.
and no codes.
Sarah, you totally delivered. That was great news. Speaking of great news, I think Damon also has
Wait.
some important information to share.
Wait.
Really?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. What are we waiting for? We've just presented too much information too quickly. Can we take a break, please, so we can digest all of it, please?
Yeah, that was a lot of
Please.
information.
He can't keep getting away
I
with
always
this.
do, though.
No, Damon, you're
Experience
right.
4-star? Oh,
Let's check out the first redemption code before we continue introducing the new content.
That's crazy. First redemption code? We've already...
That was
What are
weird.
they going to be talking about for the rest of this? This feels like second redemption code territory already. W Keat TK BMBD 8 ZZRZ. Just so people can. We need a Hydro Shielder. True. The Sumeru lady doesn't count. Do not redeem. Why? Bro, can you move the screen so we can take a shot?
Welcome back,
Wow,
everyone.
the chat's really behind.
So, we've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth. So, why don't we continue the story of Remuria, which you saw in the beginning of the program?
I would like this very much, please.
Yes,
New
you
area?
did such a good job.
Yes.
Encore.
Oh.
A new area of Fontaine will
Ooh.
open in version 4.6.
In Economia too?
Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor.
Oh.
Though, would there even be much to see on such a small island?
Well, yeah, I guess this is where I'm supposed to really confidently say totally, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest. So how big was such a glorious and prosperous nation, really?
Oh, well, now that you say that, then
Swimming
this
with your
little
cat-
town
wait,
looks
what? You
a
swim
whole
with
lot
a cat?
bigger.
Now that's a neat
Was that
trick.
Aldar Narwhal?
Anyway, this is where we'll meet a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the civilization that vanished thousands of years ago.
What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
Anything for a talking cat.
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King Remus composed a symphony, one
makes
with
sense.
wondrous
Does
power
kinda
that
give
grants
Italy
the
vibes.
wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it.
That whale looks cool. Is that
Actually, I
engine?
don't
You're
get it.
so not getting it.
Is
That's
that
okay.
gonna be in the
I
abyss?
will explain it in a few words.
Or is it just like
so you'll just
an
have to learn
underwater
about the
enemy?
symphony by going on an adventure with this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the adventure itself, but you'll arrive at the Remuria ruins with the cat.
Okay.
The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach. You'll meet a dragon in the deep seas.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you'll be able to obtain powers relating to the symphony,
very
which
much
will
like
help
the
you
Aldar
explore the
Narwhal.
lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So these powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess of the fated castle.
Oh, it's the boss? Okay,
Silently
cool.
proclaiming the immortality
That's
and
sick.
glory of a great
That's a really cool
civilization.
boss.
It awaits a warrior who would dare challenge the majesty of the ancient ruler.
Oh yeah, that's right. The statue of marble and brass will soon be coming as a boss.
That's
you
actually
can earn
sick.
all sorts of materials if you manage to beat it in a challenge.
I'm so hyped for it.
Oh my gosh, yes! And Damon, you did such
Oh,
a
look at
great
his
job
movement.
introducing it.
That was great.
That was great,
Yeah.
Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even get to such a remote little island?
That is a great question. Travelers
Cool.
who have
Only
already
one code so
completed
far,
the
yeah.
third act of the Archon quest, Song of the Dragon and Freedom, will automatically unlock a teleport
Oh, it's in the
waypoint
new-
in the
it's in
village
the,
of Petrichor. Hopefully
we're
this
getting
helps
the thing
travelers
filled
with
out.
exploring the new area.
I've heard that this feature will return for many new areas in the future.
So exciting.
I know.
Is Linny
so
a
cool.
power crap by
All right,
Arlecchino?
that's all the information that we have about
I mean, Linny
Fontaine
is, like,
for now.
And now,
really
outside
good,
of the
so I mean,
region, dot, dot,
even if
dot,
he is,
It
it's
seems like a new style of rock and roll is getting popular in Inazuma.
Rock and roll.
the only thing that holds him back
All right,
is his.
let's all take a short break before we get into the next section. Take
Whoa.
a look at today's second redemption code.
I was like, what did they show? I guess they
Alright.
showed a new area and the. Ika 5BU9 HHRM. Yeah, the thing that holds Linny back is his need for interruption resistance. If you're fighting against like a boss or something, his damage is like up there with Hu Tao.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, it's Raimia.
Okay, I hear that a musical tour is coming to Inazuma, and the organizer is none other than Arataki Ito himself. Max, would
He's
you
been,
like
like,
to tell us more
every-
about it?
It would be my absolute
Everyone
pleasure,
so far, which
compadre.
I really like his
So
voice
I got a
actor,
question.
so
Does
not
everyone still
complaining,
remember Dvorak?
Of course. He participated in last year's Lantern Rite,
Mhm.
right?
That's right, yeah.
Both Hu Tao and Shinyan performed there.
That's right. And this time,
Cute.
it's an epic tour for the ages organized by none other than Ito and Dvorak.
Oh my gosh, and even the concert name sounds really epic.
Oh, yeah. No, the way he says, iridescent, Arataki, rockin' for life, tour de force of awesomeness really gives off the feeling of rock and roll.
Wow.
And the theme of this concert is about life. Specifically, It's about a brave puppy
Bond of life.
who saved the lives of countless other creatures on the battlefield.
Aww, that's so cute.
Adorable.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I really hope the Music Festival of Life will inspire everyone to unleash their own rock and roll spirit. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ito himself will personally be performing
Cookie
on the big
rerun?
stage.
What?
I feel like we just
Oh my
had
gosh,
one,
that's gonna be
but I hope-
awesome.
Yes, it will be.
I hope
And
she
here's
comes
more
soon
exclusive news for you.
everybody's sake.
Dvorak will be giving away a brand new musical
Oh, nice.
instrument to our travelers called the Nightwind Horn.
Ooh.
So if you enjoy playing music in real life, or especially if you enjoy playing music in the game, be sure to check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing more amazing performances from all the
Have they
great
announced the
musicians
codes or
out
pin?
there.
Are you now? Well, since you're so excited about it and the festival, why don't you help launch the Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour to Force of Awesomeness?
Oh, is this another rhythm event? Hell yeah.
All right, there's 3 steps
Hell
to preparing for the festival. Number 1, Extreme Carnival Ensemble.
Yes.
We can practice getting into the flow with some
Yes.
rhythm games while the stage is still coming together.
Yeah.
Wow, those keys look really unique.
Yeah, they really are. And the second task is called the Trillion Trinket Trawl. Say that 3 times fast. The Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl. I did.
Trillion Trinket
We
Trawl,
can't
Trillion
have
Trinket Trawl,
a
Trillion
rockin'
Trinket
music
Trawl. It's
festival
actually
without a
not
rockin'
that
venue.
hard.
So,
I mean, no, it's not that
travelers will
easy.
be helping Dvorak spruce it up with his list of items.
It's a piece
How
of cake,
fake are those
right?
announcers?
And lastly, we have the Meeting of Melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta
I think
invite
they
fellow
sound
music
pretty good
lovers to come
considering they're
jam with
reading
us.
from the script.
After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear
But,
them
yeah,
sing.
actually, it might be just
That
be
is
used to it.
super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. Music gets you pumped. And after we've rocked out to the pure spirit
Maybe I'm
of
just used
music
to it
awesomeness in
because I've watched so
Inazuma
many
over
live
in
streams at this point.
Mondstadt, we'll be dancing to a tense
I can see how
and
that sounds
thrilling tune.
annoyingly fake.
Hold up, hold up. What do you mean by tense and thrilling?
Not a
Does it
fan
mean
of
anything if
rhythm
I
events.
say
Chat, go
Wind
after him.
Trace, Seekers and Strategy has finally arrived?
Is that what you wanted? Wind Trace?
I love Wind Trace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
Well, the new name implies that the game has undergone some mechanics changes, yeah?
Yeah, you're correct. That's very intuitive of you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you'll be playing hide and seek as rebels and hunters, just like before, but there are a few new rules.
Ooh.
Yeah, when rebels are captured for the first time, they'll be exiled
I had
to the
fun with Wind Trace
surveillance
last
zone
time.
for a short period of time. Now, they will be automatically freed after their time out, but also their friends can try to help them escape the zone early. But if you get sent to jail twice, you're permanently deleted from the game.
Ooh, that
So you have a
does
life.
sound tense and thrilling.
Right?
And that's not all. Oh no, each round will have 6 signaling devices, which will prevent nearby rebels from disguising or concealing themselves. The rebels' goal is to repair these devices while also avoiding capture. Once they repair 4 devices, they win the match. Oh, and rebels can work together to repair these devices.
Oh.
And hunters will either need to prevent the rebels from repairing the signaling devices, or they can simply eliminate their opponents.
If you team up with friends, then watching these
That sounds
games should be a
interesting.
blast.
She gets it. She gets it. But the next part is even more thrilling. When rebels are fixing a signaling device, the device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling
I don't like
state.
events that force me
What does
to
it
play
mean? It
multiplayer.
means it'll give off a light
I think
visible
that's
by
fair,
every
but
player
I think
in the
it's
area.
also
In
fine
fact,
for the
the
occasional
device
event
will even be
to
marked on
be
the
a
minimap.
multiplayer only.
Ooh,
It's an
okay.
event, after
So
all.
that means that repairing the devices will expose your location. Oh my gosh.
Hey, okay.
It's these sort of unexpected risks that can be the most nerve-wracking. It's going to be
Deleted from the
super
game,
interesting
you
to
say.
play.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And in another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission.
Dead by Daylight? I don't know
Do
what that
you
is.
mean rather strange?
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make friends with a pyro regisvine.
Huh?
All right.
Oh yeah, and not just a pyro regisvine, he also wants to befriend a primo geovician, and a jade plume terror shroom, and the millennial pearl seahorse.
Huh?
You guys heard me the first time. Yeah, I thought you would react this way.
Interesting.
Anyway, a chef recently returned from a trip to Natlon, and he started getting some ideas. He thought he should toughen himself up by having his own companion. You know, just like how people from Natlon have Saurian companions.
That makes sense. Kind of. Wait, did you say that he came back from Natlon?
Listen, Damon. If you want to know the details, go check out the event when the version is live, all right? But for now, it's time for me to introduce the gameplay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We hear you.
All right, you got it.
You got it.
In this challenge, you can adjust the difficulty and your negotiation strategies.
Hard,
If you've got the
fearless.
guts,
Wait,
then you
it's a
can
hard
take
combat
on
event?
fearless difficulty. You can also talk to Ranjit to adjust the number of negotiation strategies. So if you reduce them, it amps up the challenge difficulty, giving you the perfect opportunity to test your skills.
Cool.
Okay, that's so
Both
sick that it's in the
active
overworld and not in the
strategies
domain.
and long-term strategies are available. You can trigger active strategies at will. However, your opponent's HP and level will change depending on the number of strategies that you've picked.
That's cool.
So you've got to choose your favorite strategies to come out on top. Play to your strengths.
Wow.
Noted.
And moving on, travelers should be familiar with our next event, Vibro Crystal Application.
That looks cool.
Ooh, it
Codes are
seems
pinned.
like the event involves connecting different vibrating crystals in order to generate
I don't know.
different
That event looked kind of heat.
Aaron, I am so impressed by how intuitive you are.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That means
That is
so much
incredible.
coming from you.
Yeah, well, I meant it. Each round requires 2 teams. Before each battle, you can set up Vibro Crystal Harmonics plans
looks
for
neat,
each of
too.
your teams. This will allow you to receive different combat buffs when you combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals.
Basically, the transmitter crystal decides the trigger condition, while the receiver crystal determines the buff that your team gets as a result. By connecting them in different combinations, you can create varying harmonic effects. It's your custom buff plan.
Wow.
Spot on, Sarah Miller Cruz.
Thank you.
And you gain a harmonic point for each time that you trigger a harmonic effect. You can get even more combat bonuses if you accumulate enough harmonic points. Each challenge will have different trial characters, so you can choose the harmonic buff that works best for your team setup.
Nice.
Be sure to maximize your points if you want to exchange them for rewards.
Event's kind of loaded. I kind of feel like these are the best
Also,
events
the
you've
Genius
ever had.
Invocation TCG event,
know.
the Forge Realms Temper, will
We'll
be
see when we
returning
actually
in
play
version
it.
4.6. The heated battle mode will also receive an update, so don't miss out, duelists.
And there's going to be an overflowing mastery event, so you can more easily train up the characters who need the extra boosty boost.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Max. You just did an amazing job.
That was impressive.
Thank you,
introducing all
Sarah.
that.
Oh, thanks,
And
guys.
since you introduced so many events in one go, I feel like you deserve a little break.
You know what? Yes, you agree?
I was gonna
Well,
say,
I
I
agree
agree.
too.
I agree. So how about now, let's check out the
last redemption code.
Yay!
Their GB is cheering is really cute. I don't know. The patch kind of looking kind of nice, to be honest. I don't know. I don't hate this. Yeah, the patch looks pretty good to me. Thanks for the codes, you're welcome.
Welcome back, everyone. Next up, we're presenting some information about improvements for different in-game systems.
Nice.
First up, we have some updates for the Serenity Pot, such as the Quick Obtain feature.
I already made a
Instead of
video
having
on
to
this.
navigate a bunch of menus, you can use this feature to put all missing furnishings into a queue, where you
Phase
can
one
use
batters,
one click to
Arlecchino.
purchase any missing components and then craft your desired piece.
Wow.
Looks better than I was expecting.
That
Me too.
does actually sound very convenient.
So convenient, so convenient. The avatar system will also be updated, so you'll be able to use more portraits of your
cute.
familiar friends as your profile display.
Oh,
that's fun.
Oh,
These are nice.
that mask is Hanachiru
I like
Sato,
this.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I know it like doesn't
and
matter,
there's
but it's just
Arama
nice to
and
have.
the Thunderbird
Some more
and
artsy
Rue.
ones.
And more. This is amazing.
So many more. I'm sure lots of travelers like them. Treasure compasses have also been updated. Its markers will be displayed on both the large map and the mini map. The compasses will also include information about different map layers.
Sweet.
Way more intuitive.
It's time to eradicate all the maps with
the code's out there,
99%
babe.
exploration progress.
Heck yeah!
Exploration!
Eradication!
Yes! Now that we've gone over some updates to the game systems, it's time to talk about some Genshin Impact soundtrack news.
Soundtrack news. All right, that seems like the end.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought this
Genshin
was good.
Impact's third Fontaine OST, Cantus Aeternus, will debut during version 4.6. This album features original music created by the
I want
Hoyomix
a
team
Genshin
for the
Impact
new
vinyl, I'd
region
buy
of
that.
Fontaine and related content.
Music is my favorite!
So hyped.
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present. I know.
Genshin
I know.
anime?
So I think that means it's time for this special program to come to a close.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like to share with all the travelers who are watching?
Yes.
What? We need to have an answer right now in this moment?
It's okay, you've got
now.
this. You got this.
Okay, I'll make
go.
it easy and just be very selfish and say
Genshin
that
anime.
I'm just so incredibly excited for Arlecchino. We did a lot of work with her. I think she's really cool, and I can't wait for everyone else to see how cool
It's too
she
early
is.
for Natlan.
She's so cool.
Totally.
She's so
No Dane
freaking
stuff?
cool, and I love
true.
the whole quest and everything secret that I can't talk about right now. But I am also really excited for that and Linny's involvement in said things, and that's all I'm gonna say right now, guys.
It's so hard to talk about this without spoiling anything, but I'm
know.
so excited for you guys to experience this concert. It is so good, and all I can say is that I had more fun recording for this part of Genshin Impact than I've had in a long time recording. So,
Oh my gosh,
it's gonna be
that's
fun.
amazing. Wow, I'm excited for all of those things too, and I'm also really pumped for the Wind Trace Festival because I love it so
Yeah,
much.
Wind Trace as well.
And
Damn.
it sounds like there's a ton of awesome
They always do
things
this
coming in
baby
version
stuff at the end,
4.6,
yeah.
so I hope everyone's
Seriously.
excited.
Yes, I am.
No, it's way too early for Natlan tease, guys. It's
Wow,
way too
okay,
early.
I just have to say, this was so fun being here with you today.
I'm so
y'all.
glad I got to be here with you
So much
guys.
fun,
This
This
was
was such a great
Thank you.
time. So thanks for being here, and I think that's all we've got for this program. So we will see you all in game.
See you guys in the
Bye.
game.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that's
See you
it.
later.
Love you.
They forgot weapon? No, they showed it. All right, guys. Honestly, not bad. What does the chat say? Dry patch? I don't know. I think if you think that this is a dry patch, then you just don't even like Genshin Impact. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you don't like... if you, like, you can not like this patch, for sure. But if you don't like... There's 2 combat events that look really good. Wind Trace, the music event, which are like the 2 best casual events. And there's a new area. Now, granted, there isn't a new Archon quest or interlude, but there are 2 story quests, and those are hit and miss. Sometimes those are as good as story quests, or sometimes those are good as like Archon or interlude. So, the stream was mid. Content looks good. Well, the streams are always mid. Kind of better than mid, not a dry patch. Yeah, I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't say this is like the most banger patch ever. Like, this is not like peak Genshin Impact or something like that. But for, I don't know, for version 4.6, I think it's good. I just want combat and exploration. That's what you got. Did they announce new Archon quest? No, it was 2 new story quests. I'm not gonna recap it. I don't want to. All right. Question is, what video should I make first? Actually, I think it's... Arle versus Linny versus Wanderer versus Baiju. All right, vote. Jello quiet quitting Genshin. Funny. Funny. Nivelet C1 or early C0? I mean, Nivelet, if you have C1 R1, I don't know why you go any further, personally. Both videos are useful? Yeah, we'll have to do both. I don't think Jello will quit this game. Yeah, I haven't gotten bored yet. We'll see. Currently, I'm super excited for the game. We'll see. I kind of, as a content creator, I feel like it's a rite of passage to get burnt out. So we'll see when if it happens. Wuthering Waves is dead to this patch. I don't know about that. People who are sick of Genshin are gonna play Wuthering Waves, and that's good. When did the reset top up? Like 5.0, 5.1, 5.2? Pyro DPS Showdown. It's a good idea. Jello, are you saving for Firefly? Nope, I'm saving for Acheron, E6, and whoever supports Acheron. That's all. I'm just going. I'm going Welkin, and I'm going Welkin only for Star Rail, and just saving for Acheron. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to go record these videos, and that's going to be great. I think I'm going to do... Well, I'm going to record both, actually. I don't know which one I'll release first. I'm going to E6 or rerunner now. However long it takes. Like I'm out of primos. I'm out of primos for her. I'm not gonna spend money for her because I'm going down to just Welkin in Star Rail. So however many reruns it takes. Tier list for best patch on Genshin. I might. He looks really tired. Yeah, it was super early. All in for Jello or Jello Gaming. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you subscribe to the Jello show. I'm gonna be covering another game just like I'm covering Genshin, where I build and test every character. And it's gonna be it's not gonna be Star Rail. Star Rail has left the running. It's an old game now. So I can't be on the ground floor. Not a huge problem, but the other problem is that releasing two 5 stars per patch is madness, and a 4-star, it's yikes trying to keep up with Star Rail. So it's not going to be Star Rail, and So it's either going to be ZZZ, Wuthering Waves. If neither of them really hit me, then maybe it'll be Azure Premilia, or maybe it'll be Project Mugen. If ZZZ fixes the TV mode, then I'll cover ZZZ, because I think I had more fun playing it than Wuthering Waves in the beta, except for the TV mode. So we'll see. Yellow Arcanite streamer arc, true. Yeah. Best Arle weapons tier list. It'll be in the guide. Weathering would do great. Yeah. ZZZ felt just a bit more fresh to me. It's kind of just like ZZZ feels like playing a different game. Wuthering feels like kind of playing different Genshin. Wuthering's gonna pop off. I don't know. ZZZ has more pre-registrations, so it's hard to say. Is Genshin worth vertically investing in anything other than Farina? Vertically investing is only worth it to simp for your favorite character, really. So if you use Farina on your favorite character's team, then I would do Farina. Like I do agree Wuthering is gonna pop off 100%, but I don't know. I just didn't have that much fun. It was fun, but it wasn't. But if I had more fun with ZZZ, if not including the TV mode. Just the polish is another level. By releasing Wuthering Waves a bit early, they should have spent more time on it. Yeah, I just felt like I wasn't that engaged by the story. I didn't feel immersed, basically. And the end game beating the hologram bosses, I just feel like, I don't know, why are holograms so hard to fight? Why do I travel the world fighting holograms? I don't understand. Are you gonna play her in Vape or Overload? I'll have to test it and see, to be honest. Subscribe for I test her with every team. Project Mugen was gonna pop off, but NetEase made me easy. Hard to say. Did you end up getting the new GPU? Not yet. I got a 1440 monitor, and I'm running 1080 on the other monitor. So it's running a bit better. We haven't had as many issues. Hu Tao or Arlecchino? I'll have to test Arlecchino. It's just she looks hard to call, how the overall how good she's gonna be. It's too close to call, I think, because it really depends how much damage does she do and how does she feel to play. She can't be healed. So Novelette or Arlecchino, almost definitely Arlecchino. Almost definitely Novelette, but it really depends on how she feels to play, right? Maybe she does so much damage, we don't know, right? And also, we can't even really trust leaks, because who knows, they might have changed her numbers, you know? They might have changed her numbers since pre-release, so it's really hard. It's really hard to say, to be honest. Hu Tao over Arle, it's just you gotta test it. You gotta test it and see. Arle ICD, yeah, we don't know. Arlecchino looks hard to play. Not being able to run a healer is interesting. Are we playing healer? Not unless it's Bennett or Chevreuse. Yeah, I think if you're on mobile or if you're a skill issue at all, Novelette easy. And if you're a sweaty tryhard gamer, still maybe Novelette, but maybe it's Arle. When does the live stream start? It starts right now. Just rewind to the beginning and find the part where it starts. The holograms are the only in-game. It's not that they're the only game. There's another Abyss, right? But their Abyss is also a simulation. And then there's like a simulated universe type thing, and that looks cool, but you don't use a team. You just use one character, and it wasn't that fun. So, like, there's three endgame modes, which is, well, technically the holograms aren't an endgame mode because they're just one-time clears, but they're really hard, so it should be like an endgame mode. And then there's an Abyss, and then there's the simulated universe, which isn't a team building scenario. It's just one character. So I'm just like, I don't feel motivated. I don't know. I don't feel motivated to beat that. Like, the Spiral Abyss and like the lore of the abyssal monsters in there, it felt to me when I was new like I was motivated to stop, the abyssal monsters from coming out of the abyss. I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe it's hokey. Maybe you guys don't care about feeling immersed in the game, but to me, I just didn't feel immersed with Wuthering Waves. I don't know, and I feel bad, because everyone loves it so much, but I think a lot of it is that I really didn't vibe with the story. I think the story didn't make me feel immersed either. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm still gonna play it on release. It's very possible that it launches with Yinlin, and they fix the story a little bit, and they make it. There was Lord of the Abyss. Well, there is, right? It's like a chamber connecting the world to the abyss. You go down into it. You should try Punishing Raven. I did. I couldn't. I did play Punishing Raven before I started my channel. I couldn't get into it. If you had to see any game mode that doesn't feel 100% contrived, yeah. It's just that like simulated monsters, they're just holograms. Why do I care about fighting some holograms? Why are the holograms harder than the real monsters? It's weird to me. I don't know. I mean, maybe that doesn't bother most people. But it's like, why am I going to work so hard to fight a hologram? It's kind of weird. Did you ever try Physical Yelan? No. That sounds whack. Is Zhongli going to be on the next Chronicled banner? Probably not, since Venti wasn't on this one. Holograms are kind of boring. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, they're hard. That's cool, I guess. But like, what if Genshin added here's my question. What if Genshin added every single boss, but as a hologram, and made them harder? It's just weird. I don't know. I want the real boss to be hard. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of superficial like that. Like I really like polish. I really like, that would suck. That'd be boring. Well, that'd be confusing. That's what Wuthering Waves does, and everyone loves these holograms. So it feels unsatisfying. I know. So I don't know, like, quick uninstall. I don't know. I feel like everyone loves the hologram mode, but I feel like they're just so starved for challenging content from Genshin that they'll just take anything. It's like, oh, something's hard? I love it. I don't know. And plus, it's only hard because everyone's undergeared. Like, when we get to final endgame mode, although I'm sure it'll still be hard on the highest level, but like, the boss arena atmosphere is really important, yeah. Where's the new Chronicle Dish? Yeah, they didn't do one. Can't relate. Content matters more than the lore. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. I wish I could be like that, but if I can't feel immersed in the game, then I can't care about it personally. Immersion like trumps everything. I'm still gonna play it. Okay, I've been having fun chatting with you guys. This was fun, but I gotta go make a video. Take care, guys. Bye for now.